Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Rocky, and we're just gonna be playing some solo Blitz today. But I guess we're gonna be doing some teams, and as if you couldn't tell, I'm lagging a bit. This is gonna be kind of like my thoughts on hypixel at the moment as well. So first, I think I want to just talk about general toxicity, and I know this is a basic one, but I just feel like it's such an issue here on the hypixel community that I feel like it needs to be addressed if I'm really going to share my true thoughts about hypixel. So, let's get right into it. And starting off, I want to start with the UHC community because the two games I really play are UHC and Mega Walls, at least on the hypixel network. And I've noticed that the UHC community has grown so much more toxic, especially the overflow of hackers, but we'll talk about that later. It's just, this isn't really filling up, so we're gonna join something else. But it's just the way people treat each other nowadays in the Blitz community, for example, or not the Blitz, I'm sorry, in the UHC community. For example, I'm gonna say some people just friend someone because they lost in a fight to call out a false accusation, or just saying you're the worst player I have ever seen and you are a janitor who can't play this game. And really, if you're really gonna call that, if you're someone who calls that, or someone who plays in the UHC community and does that type of thing, there's really no use. It's not gonna change a single thing except maybe get the person down. And I'm sure that's probably your goal, but it's kind of a messed up goal if you ask me. And I know if you were actually talking to the person, and I know some people, this is different, but you wouldn't actually say some of the things you do say. Now, let's also get into the fact of people just being unsportsmanlike. I mean, instead of taking a death where you lost in a 1v1, or you're about to die, instead of just taking the death and giving them the head that they kind of deserved, you run into the border. Now, I feel like that's a really cheap type of thing, and oh gosh, I'm almost dead. I feel like that's a really cheap thing to do, in my opinion. I don't think it's good to be doing such unsportsmanlike things like that, per se. And oh my, there are so many people. And I know I probably shouldn't be playing this and kind of discussing my thoughts, but I figured it might work, so we're doing it anyway. So, then let's hop into like my next thing. Let's just go into hackers. There's been a lot of hackers lately on the hypixel network and the Mega Walls network, and I can't guarantee you that hypixel is doing everything they can to stop that, but you guys need to help and report the hackers. And I understand and I just got moved for some reason.
Oh my bad, sorry.
You were moved. Well, I'm sorry for that, everybody. That was kind of awkward. Anyway, I'm on a public team speak, but sorry about that. Great way to talk about hackers, I know. Basically, I've just been seeing a lot of kill aura lately, and I don't think that's the best thing for us right now. Especially, I've been seeing a lot of reach hackers, and I think the worst part is hypixel really has good staff, and it's just some of them just aren't willing to help now. I mean, I don't want to give any names, but the mods out there, I feel like you guys probably know who you are. And I'm really sorry if this offended any of the staff team. It's just, and I definitely understand. Player or mods and staff are players too. But there comes to a point where you need to do your work, I feel like. And again, I'm not going to give any names, but those of you who don't TP, you know who you are. Oh, and I'm sorry, but it's just, you help out a bit. This is your server. That tag isn't just a tag. That's supposed to show that you want to help this server. And in my opinion, you just using it for your own personal benefit is a complete waste and disrespectful to the Hypixel network itself, because a lot of people look up to you as someone who can help. And I'm also gonna get into just guilds and drama about Hypixel and complete DDoSing, doxing. And let me just explain what the difference between doxing and DDoS is. DDoS is hitting off someone's internet router for a certain period of time using either a website or typically a website. I don't really know anything else. With their IP. Where doxing is giving out personal information like their home address, their emails, their name. And doxing is very serious. And I have seen this go around in many places for stupid things like leaving a guild. And if you're one of those people who have doxed, I feel like you're probably one of the worst people on Hypixel. Hackers, I understand, okay? They think it's funny to they think it's probably funny to be able to kill anyone they fight. That's one thing. But when you're doxing, that's just, what does that do for you except for maybe ruin someone's life? And I just got destroyed. But to be honest, it's like, what does that do for you, doxing or DDoSing? Now, even DDoSing, I hate it, but I can kind of understand because maybe they're a big threat in your game and you want them out. So you DDoS them for about 20 seconds. Now, as horrible as that sounds, you you understand where I'm coming from. But doxing is absolutely unacceptable, and I have been doxed before. And I'm not gonna give out the name because I've made up with him, and he has hidden the information. But I don't think it's acceptable to do that type of stuff. And personally, it's just pretty horrible, and there's not much more to say. I think I'm gonna leave this game, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video on my thoughts on Hypixel and the quick Blitz play. I know I didn't do too good, but again, this was really just a video on me telling you about my thoughts of Hypixel currently. And maybe I'm going too in depth with this, and I don't know, but please tell me what you think. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to bring up guild drama real quick. Guild drama is something that really is horrible, especially if you've witnessed it before. And guilds are meant on the Hypixel network to be like fun, competitive ways to make friends on Hypixel. And it feels like every time I've joined a guild, I get either blackmailed into staying or just completely messed with, or I don't want to say abused, because abuse is a very strong word, but I think I would define it as harassment if you leave. If you guys know what I'm talking, have ever been in a guild and had drama, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm kind of decided to stay away from guilds. The guild I'm in right now is Invincible, and personally, I love this guild. Not because it's the best out there right now, because I just feel free from toxicity, and I feel free to kind of be where I want to be. If I left this guild, the owner would say, I'm glad you're moving on to a better place. And that's what I think real guild owners need to be able to witness. No matter how good that player is, you need to give them the freedom to choose what they want to be in. And sure, they may be your friends, but your friend doesn't have to be in your guild to play with them. And in my opinion, that's what people are making it out to be right now. So that's all I really had to say for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I haven't been doing too great on there recently, but if you did enjoy, it always helps out. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.